All right. Most High God, please block anybody trying to interfere with this reading and this video. Do step in and deliver your messages to we, your children. Thank you. So, hello everybody. This is a message from the second deck. We're about to find out what that is. Let's see what it is that God wanted to share with us. Most High God, please use this smoke to show us what energy is present in the audience at this time. Please and thank you. Okay, welcome. Okay, please use this smoke and show the audience my energy at this time. Wait. Let's do it like this. Okay, hands free. Right, please show the audience my energy at this time. There we go. Okay, let's do over the audience. Please show us the energy, the general energy of the audience at this time. Well, y'all are calmer than me. And that's what the first one revealed too, but I couldn't believe it. That's why I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it hands free. Well, well, I have been I have been getting traumatized for years now. And I have been trying to keep my blood pressure down and all that. So, yeah, it's all right. Somebody got to hold down the fort of serenity. I'm not doing too bad, but usually I'm the one with the energy that's just like, just kind of flatline. She's cool. Yeah, I'm just a bit agitated. But it's nice to know that I am joined by calm souls. Welcome, my darlings. you're a friend or a foe. So the first time I bought the milk from that shop, it was absolutely fine. The milk was fine, the sugar was fine, and what else was fine? I had milk and sugar and juice. Everything was fine. Surprise, surprise, because it's been a while since I went to that shop, okay? So the next time I went back to get the milk from that shop, guess what? The milk was sabotaged with some kind of really strong sleeping agent. I just threw it away and I went back, was it yesterday, and bought a new one. I drank some this morning. I was advised to just have a little bit. I feel fine. I can't blame it for anything yet, but I only had a small amount. Must be a reason why God was advising me to just have a small amount. I haven't had any of the sugar yet, so I don't know. But I think it's safe to assume that somebody at that shop is working with my enemies to put these contaminated foods in the way for me to come and purchase. To that person or those persons, I would like to say that not all money is good money. And you will have problems for taking money to put these items in your shop to hurt me. It could be somebody working in the shop. It could even be the delivery driver. It could be somebody from the place where they collect their goods from. But somebody along that chain is helping my enemies to have access to me that they're not allowed to have anymore. You're going to have problems. We promise. So with that being said, how do you pronounce the name of the shop? Is it Myth? I don't even know how to pronounce that word. I think it's the MITH something something something. There is a U in it. I wonder if I could go into my camera from here. Hang on, let me see. If I come off this screen, is it gonna stop the live? Probably. Hold on, let's see. We're about to learn something today. Probably cut off just now. But I got the name now. It's MITHUNN. 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 Whatever. That's the name of the shop. If y'all saw the first video, y'all saw where I said I'm gonna ask God to guide me. Where do you want me to go? And from now on, whenever I want milk, sugar, coffee, you saw the list. I use that as a thumbnail. Milk, sugar, coffee, juice, maybe tobacco, but definitely the groceries. I'm going there. So if anything happened to me from any of these things that I use on a daily, we know where it came from. And then my people can just follow the trail back to the source. Y'all need to stop being crooks. Stop being criminal and stop hurting people that you know nothing about. Not all money is good money. All right, with that out of the way, let's see what it is that God want to talk about today. We've got mail. We got children. The truth will come out eventually. So I guess God want to talk about, hang on, let me make sure. The underlying issue is adults. You see? Children who do these wrong things. So Most High, is this reading about, all right. So now this reading is about MITHUNN. I'll make sure I put your name in the caption so you know that this is for you. And whoever you got working in your organization that's working with the people them that are trying to work against me. So, just so you people at MITHUNN or MITHUNN know, the truth will eventually come out. Okay? So, it's going to be revealed who in that establishment is taking dirty money to do dirty things to innocent people. Not all money is good money. It's childish what you're doing. You don't know me. No matter what evil thing they said about me, you don't know if it's true or not. And apparently you don't give a fuck. No problem. We don't give a fuck about what happened to you then. I'm glad we're both on the same page. So let's see the underlying issue. So we got adults, secret. Number of persons involved, 501 to 1,000. You see? You see how many people are involved in what you're involved in, what you're taking part in? You think it's just you that's getting money to hurt me? You don't even know who I am. You don't know who is after me. You don't know why they're after me. But there's a lot of people involved in this thing that you've chosen to get involved into. You think it's so clever to take money secretly, or gifts, or whatever the hell they're giving you. Even if they're intimidating you, you need to grow some balls and stand up for what is right. We're not taking any excuses. Y'all are hurting me and my child when we drink the milk, when we use the coffee, when we use the sugar. It's hurting my body and it's hurting my child's body. And there's more. On top of the 500, on top of the about 1,000 people, you could say 1,000 because there's more. You don't know who I am. And you don't know who is after me. You don't know if I'm guilty or innocent, but you've decided to act as though I am guilty. Touch not the Lord's anointed and do God's prophets no harm. You don't know who I am. So we got access denied. That's exactly what we're working on. You're about to get shut down, the whole of you. This secret operation and you who just joined taking money to hurt me. To put goods in your grocery store to hurt me. Access denied. We got expect to hear from them soon. Just a diversion. Deception. Who can expect to hear from who soon? Who is about to try to deceive who? We can't, but God can. Take a picture of this card. This is my motto when it comes to dealing with you and the secret group. I can't, but God can. Touch not the Lord's anointed and do God's prophets no harm. You don't know who I am. They are expecting to hear from you. Interesting. A lot of communication. And we got stagnation. Ooh, we got delusional. Would never happen. What? We got they will be punished. Oh, is that what y'all are saying? Okay. They are trying to make your way forward as hard as possible. But we got the mask energy. So that's going into our morals. Okay. Our God energy. And we got fraud or criminality for personal or financial gain. Let's see what I'm gonna pull out these cards and then we gonna try and read what this is saying, because I don't know if I like whatever this person is thinking. What, you think that because you're a Muslim or something that you're exempt? You think that because I'm not a Muslim that you think that Allah is going to be okay with you hurting me? You think that's how God works? Eh? Don't you know that God is love? Eh? Don't you know that God created all of us? And don't you know that God loves all of us? Don't you know that we give God a whole bunch of different personalities, but there's only one God? The same God that you serve, no matter what you call it and how you see it, is the same God that I serve. The same God that I serve, no matter how I see it and how I call it, is the same God that you serve. Because there's only one. The Christian says Jesus, the Muslim says Allah, the Rasta says Rastafari, the Buddhist says Buddha. They're all the same. So get that in your head now. So if you think that because you are a Muslim and I am a Rastafarian, that you have more rights and favor in God than me, and I have done no wrong to you. I came into your shop and I treated your staff with respect. I treat all of y'all with respect. I pay you the money that you asked me for. I don't come into your shop and steal. I have committed no crimes against you. Allah will not punish me because I am not a Muslim. I promise you that. Allah will punish you for hurting someone who has done you no wrong. Got divine authority doing something in your name. Because it looked like that's what the message is saying. It looked like this dude don't believe that he's wrong because he's a Muslim and I'm a Rasta. So because I'm not a Muslim, he can treat me any old how. And God won't mind. Boy, God created everything and God loved everything that it created. God created everyone and God loved everyone that God created. And more important than the religious path that we choose is how we treat each other. It's not about the religious sect that we belong to, because God is love. So if you don't have love in your heart for me, you don't have God. Especially if I haven't done any wrong to you. What kind of warped mentality is that? Or have the people that's been paying you off to hurt me been fooling your head with that junk and you're allowing yourself to believe it because it make you sleep comfortable at night? If they knew spiritual law, they wouldn't be trying to hurt me in the first place. So they would be the last ones for you to take lessons from about spiritual law, what is and what isn't. They have been trying to conquer me since 2008. Since you don't know the backstory. The US government, the UK government, and my local government, the Montserrat government, Caribbean, has been trying to work against me. And they've been working for Egyptian gods, specifically Ptah. Because I am a child of God, because I'm a prophetess, they're trying to discredit me and they're trying to kill me. They killed me already and I came back to life. So they stopped trying to kill me. Now they're just trying to get me to feel bad about myself so that I hopefully take myself out and do not continue on my path of being a prophetess. Because they don't want to hear the messages that God has put inside of me. They are trying to run away from the truth because it makes them sleep good at night. So they try to shut me up. That's what's happening here. Then I have family members that they used against me and ex-lovers that they used against me and friends and clients. They used all these people against me. The only people I have in my life right now is my child and my God. Everybody else betrayed me, trying to help my enemies to destroy me. And God has kept me. Because when God says yes, nobody can say no. Touch not the Lord's anointed and do God's prophet no harm. If you don't believe that I am who I say I am, you need to go and watch the rest of the videos that's on this channel. Just scroll and pick anyone. If you don't know who I am, you need to get to know who I am because you're committing a crime by fighting against me. You have put yourself in a very bad position. When I come into somebody's life, it's either to give them a big blessing or to bring them down. Which one I give them, it depends on how you treat me. Right now, you're on the path to being cursed, not being blessed. If you don't stop what you're doing, you are on the path to being cursed, not blessed, for fucking with me. The truth will eventually come out. So let's see what this underlying story is saying. So we got adults and secret. Number of persons involved, up to 1,000. Then we got there's more. Yeah, it's a lot of motherfuckers after me. And they all keep failing. And all I have in my life is my God and my child. That's it. And I keep winning. If you have any sense, that will tell you everything that you need to know about what's happening here. Touch not the Lord's anointed and do God's prophets no harm. Be careful who you fuck around with. Be careful who you hurt. Be careful who you see as nobody. Stop judging books by their cover. Because God's ways are not like yours. God's ways are not like man's. God's ways are way above mankind ways. So if it's Allah you praise, Allah's ways is way above yours. You think Allah hate black people? Because we black? What kind of God does that? I'm sure Allah don't hate black people because we black. It's about our heart, how we treat each other, how obedient we are to God's rules and laws, moral principles. It's about how we treat each other and how we treat ourselves. That's what God cares about. It's not the color of our skin like people. People care about the color of our skin. People care about our status. People care about the truth coming out. God don't care about that. God wants the truth to come out. And I'm here bringing the truth on a daily basis. So you try fuck with me, you're fucking with God's work. And that's why you're going to get fucked up. I'm here on God's service no matter which God you praise. Your God sent me. Your God and my God sent me because there's only one God. I'm drinking one of the coffees from your shop. Every time I want coffee, I'm coming to your shop. Every time my house run out of milk, I'm coming to your shop. And if I have to throw away the milk again, I'm going to throw it away and come back to your shop to buy a next one. So if you know what's good for you, you will stop putting these sabotaged goods in your shop for me to come and buy. Stop taking money to do that wicked shit. You're going to get fucked up for it. I'm talking to the staff of MITHUNN. MITHUNN on St. Albans Road, Watford, England. Let's see what the story really is. So there's a whole bunch of people involved in this secret. I bet you didn't know that there were so many people involved. You thought it was just a small operation. You thought it was a personal operation that you were getting involved in. It's a major operation. Governments, UK government, US government, and the Montserrat government, they're all trying to get me. They have unlawfully made me a wanted woman because I'm a prophetess. And the truth works against this shitty system that they created. That's why they want me to shut up. And I will not shut up. Because somebody need to clean this fucked up system up. All y'all know that the system is fucked up. Every last one of you who fight against me and work against me, y'all know that the system is fucked up. Y'all know the system need changing. And nobody want to do anything about it. And here I am trying to do something about it. And instead of supporting me, y'all are trying to help the enemy who have you people imprisoned, who suffer you people with taxes and bogus laws. Y'all are trying to help them to break me. All y'all lose. That will never happen. So all you can fight against me, continue. You've been doing it since 2008. And you've been taking L after L after L after L after L. And I've been getting all the W after W after W after W. You joined the wrong side. Even by myself, just me and God and my child, I'm stronger than you. How that make you feel? Touch not the Lord's anointed and do God prophet. No. Huh? You can't win. And I'm not scared of any of you. Because if I'm willing to take on the US government, UK government, my own family, people right close to me, my clients, and if I'm not scared of them, I ain't gonna scare of none of you. I'm not afraid of your guns. I'm not afraid of your poisons. I'm not afraid of your knives. I'm not afraid of you spitting on me. I'm not afraid of you throwing shit at me, but be careful. Because I bite back. I don't just bark. I'm not one of them prophetess there. I'm a healthy blend of angel and demon. I promise you. I am not one of them people that you're going to just take advantage of and it's going to just die like that. You going to die. Don't try me. Be careful when you see people look humble. You don't know who they really are. The same way I don't know who the fuck you really are. For you to be okay with doing something like this to someone, I'm sure you don't show that on your bumbleclad persona when you're out in public. You act like you are fucking dignified. You don't know me either. So don't let my calm, serene nature fool you. A beast lives here. Just as well as God live here. Isn't God the one who drowned out all the people out of Sodom and Gomorrah? You get God vexed enough, God will terminate everything and everybody. I am God's child. I've taken enough abuse from you people. And by extension, my daughter has suffered enough abuse, by extension, being connected to me. Y'all thought it was okay to treat me like that because you think that I have nobody protecting me, nobody standing up for me in society, because you know that all y'all got together in your little groups. It's a secret. Nobody defend Chanel. No problem. I don't need you to defend me because with Christ all things are possible. I got God. That's why I've never needed any of you. I don't need your help. Stop fucking with me. I'm doing so much better without all y'all. That make y'all mad. Y'all are jealous. You're jealous of my peace. You're jealous of my beauty. You're jealous of my intelligence. You're jealous of my blessing. You're jealous that I have favor with God. You should try being a good person. I'm sure God will favor you too. And then you will have peace. You will have intelligence. You will have beauty. You will like yourself. Because I know you don't like yourself. You don't like yourself because you're too wicked. This corrupt system has made you into a version of yourself that you don't like. And that's why I'm standing up against that shit, so nobody else has to fall into that dumb shit. Why you think so many people are depressed? They make life so hard. The cost of living keep going up and nobody's paycheck is going up. Fucking basketball players make more money than police who risk their life to save people and keep communities safe on a daily basis. What kind of system is that? Football players make more money than doctors who save lives on a daily basis, bruv. What kind of system is that y'all are living cool with? The educational system is trying to turn our little girls into boys and our boys into girls. The people who are in parliament that are supposed to be helping to take care of society, these are the pedophiles that's fucking abusing our children. The Child Protective Services is basically a hoarding ground for children. They ship them off, they abuse them and all type of shit. When you think that you're taking a child out of a toxic environment, you're putting them right in the hands of the devil. The system is supposed to be here to protect us. Everything about the system is corrupt and upside down. They give y'all small wages so that you think that to make more money, you have to do wickedness. That's why so many corrupt cops exist. So many corrupt judges exist. And nobody's trying to deal with the system so that the system carry up your fucking paycheck the way it's supposed to. We pay taxes and they use our taxes for fucking buying ammunition to go fight war with innocent people for bullshit. Taxes that are supposed to be used to make the unfortunate or misfortunate of society be able to go and get free health care. We already paid for the health care, and when you go to the public hospital, you still have to pay. If you don't have insurance, they don't see you. You can sit down there and die. This is the system that y'all are fighting me to protect. This is the system that I'm trying to get y'all to fucking rise up and fix. Because it's nonsense. It's wrong. People got skills and gifts and talents that God gave them that's supposed to make them rich by now, but they can't. Because as soon as you have a good heart, the system is designed to keep you down because you have a good heart, because you have good intentions. And so everybody with good intentions, they get held down by this stupid system. And people with wicked intentions, they push them forward and give them millions and billions. Fuckery! I have a problem with that. People got more skills than other people and they don't get the job because the person in charge, they want to put their cousin or their daughter or their friend. Nonsense. And then if they want to go start a business of their own, especially if they're black, they get a no. And then the whole world want to look at black people like we so worthless, hiding the fact that the system is designed to keep us down more than any other race. I have a problem with all these things. And this is what I have been fighting against, and I'm going to continue to fight against it. All y'all going to have to do is keep trying to fuck me up, and then y'all going to get fucked up. Touch not the Lord's anointed and do God prophet no harm. You see people, you don't know who they are. I see you, I don't know who you are. You don't know who I am. You don't know why somebody would be willing to pay you money to put some kind of fucking poison food in your shop for me to come and buy. You don't know. God give talent to all these musicians that they're supposed to be millionaires and billionaires with the amount of gifts that they have. But the people who set up the system, the music industry, they take most of the money and give these people peanuts. And instead of standing up for their rights to get paid properly, these people accept the peanuts and then turn into secret CIA agents and whatnot, wreaking havoc for extra pay. The system is the problem. Don't try and make me suffer for your horrible paycheck. Talking about minimum wage. You need to talk to the government about that. They are your problem, not me. Y'all should have never been settling for this shit for so long. Dentists, in order to make extra money, they choose to fucking either sabotage people's teeth or tell them they need treatments that they don't actually need just to keep people coming back and giving them money. Everybody's just scamming, lies, thievery, criminality. Criminality. Every fucking way. All day. And y'all set yourselves up in a way that you accommodate this corrupt system. You keep it alive. You keep it going, and then you want to kill me. Y'all should be glad for voices like mine and people who are willing to risk their lives for what is right in society. There's not many people like me. If there were more people like me, y'all could have go and be a fucking shopkeeper and make a decent wage. Because we would set the system in such a way you offer a great service to the community. Imagine the community without the fucking shops. You deserve to get paid. I am not your problem. The system is. Every year the cost of living go up. Car tax go up, road tax go up, rent go up, the train fare go up, bus fare go up, fucking light bill go up, water bill go up, telephone go up, and your wages. What go on for the wages? And y'all want to make that other people problem. It's not okay. Y'all need to stand up. You deserve better. And I'm not going to be the one to fucking do it for you. You scared bitches. All y'all are afraid to stand up to the government, so you help the government to fight the fucking innocent that's willing to stand up to the government. Willing to talk up and talk the right thing. Y'all know what I'm saying is true. This is what you're fighting against. The people that are paying you to put your sabotage milk, coffee, sugar, and juice in your shop. This is what they're fighting against. They're working for the government. Because the government want to shut me up. Because they don't want me to wake y'all up. So that y'all can stand up against the nonsense and change the system. We don't deserve this. Y'all don't deserve this. And y'all are making me your problem when I'm the one that's trying to get y'all and help y'all in whatever way I can to help fix it. People who work hard are still poverty struck. Make that make sense. Some people got 2, 3, 4 jobs and they're still poverty struck. And let's not talk about the psychological damage that they've been spewing into our ears and our minds for years. Breaking down the moral fabric of society. And all y'all, you don't know who I am, but you fight against me because they put money in your hand. You don't know who I am, what I stand for, what I do. You don't know. But because you're getting some money, you think, yes. You don't fucking know who I am. You don't know how fucking precious I am to the grand scheme of things. The system don't like me because I'm standing up for y'all. Because I'm self-employed. I don't work for anybody. I've always been self-employed. I have a lot of gifts that I can use to start businesses. So I'm not doing this for me. My table is set. But I don't enjoy seeing all these depressed people around me, bruv. It's not okay. Y'all don't deserve that. Y'all don't deserve that. We are the new world order. It's going to be what we say it is. We the people. Because we're going to create the kind of society that we deserve. Not just settle. Y'all been settling. And then the government push y'all further into the corner and you fucking adapt. Making yourself smaller and smaller and smaller. And instead of you standing up against the government, you fucking scheme your neighbor, you scheme your customers, you scheme your clients, you scheme everybody else except for the government. Creating a divide between you and your community. And the government already don't like you. The government don't like any of us. It don't matter what color you are. The people who are in government, they're here for themselves. We are on our own out here. We the people are on our own. All we have is each other. About government do this and government supposed to do that and government supposed to. Government supposed to, yes, because we already paid for it through taxes. I pay my taxes. Did you know that? So it's not like say I'm an unlawful citizen. I'm a very law-abiding citizen. We pay taxes for society to be well run. Y'all allow the government to do whatever the fuck they want to do with it. With no consequence. And then you take out your lack of funds on the people around you. When we are all we have. Whatever color your skin is, whatever religion you are, whatever nationality you are, we are all we have. The government is not with us. And if we are not with us either, we are a big problem. My path is already clear. I'm already blessed and highly favored. I'm self-employed and I have several paths that I can take to make a living. I don't do this for me. I'm already free. I've already been liberated. Y'all aren't free. Y'all are in slavery to minimum wage. When you deserve so much more. You all keep society flowing. You, the people, are the machine of society. Without you, nothing fucking move. Imagine if everybody choose not to turn up to work for 2 weeks. We are the system. We are the ones that are upholding and keep giving life to the system. And the system is not in our favor. None of us. We all suffer the same. And then we do more fuckery on top of that. So now we got moral issues and we got problems with God. Because God don't like how y'all are going around abusing each other just for the sake of making extra money on top of your minimum wage. God is not happy. It's not right. It could never be right. Stop being comfortable in that shit. It's not right. You're suffering other people, innocent people that are coming to support your businesses. Valued customers and valued clients. You're abusing them for the sake of your survival instead of tackling the problem at the root. The system is the root of your issues. The same way they can put all this negative energy out into the air in the movies and the songs and that, they could have been putting positive ones. If they want to shape our minds, the same way they shape our minds with all that negativity, they could have been shaping our minds with all the positivity. The system is the problem. People used to can go to school. Boys used to be able to learn mechanics in school, high school, carpentry. Girls used to be able to learn textiles, making clothes, cooking food. At least you could come out to school with some kind of skill, because not everybody is book sensible. Some people are more skillful with their hands. They took that out the schools. And it's just words, it's just words, it's just words, it's just words they fill people with. Everybody is not word savvy. Some people work better with their hands. You can come out of school not knowing how to read, but you know how you know mechanics and you can make money. You could survive after that. The system don't care about us. Everything points to they don't care about us, and y'all keep supporting them. Every day you wake up and you go out and you settle, and then you put the weight on somebody else, scamming somebody else, stealing from somebody else, hustling men for their money. And never fix the problem at the root. How long y'all gonna keep on going on like this? What do you think is gonna happen in the future if y'all keep going like this? When is it gonna stop? Can you imagine living in a world with complete chaos? It won't touch me. God gonna put me somewhere safe. It won't touch my child. We gonna be someplace safe, because I've been out here as a prophetess telling y'all what y'all need to know. So when my job is done, before God rain down upon Sodom and Gomorrah, I won't be in the way. I'll be like Noah on the ark. I will be nowhere in sight. Y'all can't shut me up, because God sent me to talk to y'all. God sent me to deliver these messages to y'all. Y'all can't shut me up, no matter how hard you try. You doing right by me is not even you saving my life. It's you saving your life. Like I said, the people them killed me already. And God brought me back to life. You heard that right, in this lifetime. They killed me already. And God just gave me life again, like Jesus. When you live for God, all things are possible. It's not a joke. This is not a joke. I am not a joke. Everything that I'm saying is true. Jesus said greater works than he did, we in the future gonna do. So how is it so unbelievable that I said they killed me already and God gave me life again? God just brought me back to life like the shit never happened, and I didn't even know until I had a moment where I was doing something and it felt like I did this already. How come I feel so much like I did this already? And that sent me searching with the cards, and God explained to me. They killed me, and my heavenly helpers brought me back to life. If you're living for God, you got that type of protection. But y'all be faking. Y'all want to live for God when things are easy, and then when things get hard, all of a sudden y'all run to the devil. Y'all appease the devil. Y'all find all kind of reasoning in your mind to make peace with yourself to appease your devil energy. You think you can fool God? You can fool yourself, but you can't fool God. The truth will come out eventually. You can't fool God. And it's going to be clear to you that you didn't fool God. God is watching all y'all and seeing the things that y'all are doing to me. All the shit that I do not deserve. And by extension, all the shit that my child does not deserve. God don't like it. I don't like it. And my child don't like it. Y'all want to treat me like I'm the problem. Nah, you are your problem for settling with this shitty evil system. You are your problem for going to work every day and being settled and continuing to uphold this crappy system. You are your problem. All the people that you scam and cheat on a regular basis, you are your problem. They're not your problem. You are your problem for settling with the way that the system is set up. Because you are punk. You weak. You fearful. Y'all are afraid. And that's why y'all gonna keep on getting abused by the system. Because the system know you're afraid. Y'all are showing the system every day that you're afraid when y'all fucking become complacent. And y'all shift and you shrink yourself. And then you take out your fucking anger on everybody else except where the fucking root of the problem is. Some of y'all treat your children like shit because you got money problems. Children didn't do anything to you. Some of y'all treat your spouses like shit because you got money problems. How are you gonna pay these bills? Y'all wanna treat me like I'm the fucking problem. You are your problem for settling shit. You settling shit and you don't like how it smells. You don't like how it tastes. And that's why there's so many people that's involved in this. It's because of who I am. So you see me coming to your shop looking like a regular person. I am not a regular person. I am not a regular person. I just look like one. Because when I dress the way that I really see myself, y'all wonder who the fuck does she think she is? Bitch, I'm showing you who I am. What you see here is the me that I am to make you comfortable. Y'all can't take me if I choose to express myself in the fashion that I truly am. I am a star. I am a superstar in many ways. I am gifted. I am highly favored by the divine head creator. I dress down so that y'all can stomach me. I dress down to make y'all feel comfortable in my presence. So expect to hear from them soon. Whoever been paying you. And whatever they tell you, know that it's a diversion. It's going to be deception. They're just going to come to you with more lies to make me look like I don't know what I'm talking about. To make you comfortable in continuing to hurt me. As you wish. But just know I can't stop you, but God can. The same way I got governments watching me, I got freelance vigilantes, I got all type of groups, secret groups that are about justice watching over me. If you didn't know, now you know. Because it's unfair to in these people's eyes that I would be hunted by so many. It's not right. And they don't like it. So they've made it their business to look over me. Because they know who I am and they know what I stand for. And they know that I'm being attacked on a regular basis. So now that I've made your shop famous, they will be checking to see everything that they need to know about where the fight is coming from in your shop. Because I deserve to go to a shop, buy milk, coffee, and sugar, and have tea, just like everybody else. I shouldn't have to be afraid to drink the milk in my fridge. Oh, what is it gonna do to me now? I shouldn't have to be afraid to use the sugar on my counter. What is this sugar gonna do to my body now? Have you ever lived in a house where you're afraid to eat the food inside your house? Have you ever experienced being afraid to eat the food that's inside your house? You go to the fridge to get a drink of juice. And you're afraid and you're thirsty. You want juice, so you need juice. You need your calcium. You need your nutrition from the food. But because people are after you, trying to poison you, trying to get access to you through your dreams, they're putting potions in your groceries that are giving your body all type of other symptoms as side effects. Make you afraid. hesitant to eat the very food in your own house, and you're hungry and you're thirsty? Have you ever lived that life? Would you like to live that life? Knowing that you've done no wrong to anyone, that people should be treating you like that. Would you like to put yourself in that type of position? Would you like to live that type of life? See how that feels? You haven't done wrong to anyone, but people are trying to poison you and trying to hurt you and trying to control your life through chemicals in your food and your tobacco. You can't even enjoy your life's little pleasure. All day, every day, you're getting attacked. Would you like to live that life? Would you like to live in a house where the very air that's coming in your house is poisoning you because they got all types of pipes set up, secret pipes set up to release poisonous gases into your atmosphere, and you have to live like that all day, every day? That's the life that I'm living. The US government is fighting against me. You know how they fight. You're an Indian person. I know you know how the US fight. They're the types to give you diseases. They don't fight fair. And their fighting is next level, because they go everywhere and steal people's knowledge and come back and use it for evil. The US government is the type to poison your toothpaste. And you're wondering how this person died. The poison was in the toothpaste. You'll never know. The US government is the type to poison the very fabric that you make your clothes with. Every day you wear your clothes, your body's sucking in these poisons. This is how they play. This is the life that I live because I want to make the system right. I want to encourage people to do what y'all can to make it right. And the list of the sufferation, it goes on and on. I can't go to the dentist and get solved. They want all my teeth to be rotten. So they put shit in my food to speed up the process, loosen up my gums, settle at the base of my teeth so that they can rotten from the base upwards, so I'm ugly and people see me as just a nasty looking creature. That's what they've been trying to do. The list of the things they've been doing to me go on, and I suffer all these things because I know that we the people deserve better. I'm going to keep talking. And wherever possible, I'm going to keep doing what is right. They know not to fuck with me. Y'all going to do what you do, and I'm going to do what I do. Y'all ain't going to stop me. The change is here. Be the change that you want to see in the world. We are the new world order, no matter who like it and who don't like it. We have to live in this world. We're going to make it into what we want it to be. And if y'all don't play your part, that's cool, because I'm not going to be included in the fuckery. I've already been liberated. That's why I can look back at y'all and see that y'all are enslaved and tell y'all, did you know that you're a slave to the system? Did you know that you deserve better? Did you know that you have to make it better for yourself? Did you know that God is not okay with y'all abusing each other because your paychecks are so low? Did y'all know that you're a slave to the minimum wage? Did y'all know that police are supposed to be making more money than bumbleclot football players and basketball players and baseball players? Did y'all know that shit is backward? Did y'all know that we have a bunch of corrupt cops because they're not making enough money and they know this, they deserve better? They know they deserve more. You pledge your life. Soldiers, y'all deserve more. You pledge your life. When you went in to be a soldier or a police, you knew You be putting your life on the line for other people all day, every day. People with that type of mindset, y'all deserve the utmost respect, bruv. But y'all settled. And then y'all make your minimum wage and other people problem. As if that would be okay. It's not okay. You settled. Fix it. Once upon a time, the world was mobilized in a way that we had unions. When the man at the top ain't behaving right, we get together and we make them behave right. What the fuck happened to that? Y'all allowed corruption into the very unions that were there to save y'all. The only support that y'all had. Y'all allowed corruption to come in and take over. Now you got nothing. Y'all are so divided. Well, the sooner you start, the sooner you get to where you need to be able to make a change. The sooner you start to repair your relationships with each other is the sooner you get to a place where you can actually make the moves you need to make towards the people that pay you your paycheck. And make a big stink about it too. Make everybody know, make that shit public, bruv. The revolution will be televised. It's going to be TikTok and Facebook and YouTube. We need to know. We need to fix this system. Mine is sorted. But I'm willing to put myself out there and help wherever I can. Because we the people. We deserve better. If y'all don't go to work, the system grinds to a halt. The whole system fall if y'all don't go to work. You are the system. The system survives in its shitty state of being because of you. I don't know how y'all gonna fix this. I don't have, that's above my pay grade. But I know y'all know how. Y'all are in this. I'm sure a lot of y'all been thinking about these things, but you don't dare say it out loud. Fix it. So you can stop hurting other people for your survival. God is not okay with it. It's not right. Because these people that you're suffering, they didn't do anything to you to deserve that sufferation. So you're committing a crime. God don't give a fuck that you have to keep a roof over your children's head and put food in their bellies if you're doing it at the expense of innocent people. Hurry up and fix it properly. Return the energy to the sender. And stop creating bad karma for yourself. Do you see how many cars have been ruined by all these hailstorms and all these floods and how many houses and whatnot? Because y'all got these things through ill-gotten gains. That's why there's so much trees falling on top of your bomber-clot house. Trees falling on top of your car. Tornado come and rip up your shit. Hailstones the size of golf balls and almost baseballs coming and falling on top of your fucking cars and your trucks and your houses. God is not happy. Earthquake come and shake down whole structures, whole villages just demolished in a couple of seconds. And y'all don't see. All y'all who make your money through those ill-gotten gains, thinking that is okay because your wage is so low and you need to provide for your family. God don't give a fuck about that. God give a fuck about the innocent. Handle your business. The system is your problem. If you're not going to fix the system, don't suffer other people because of your lack. It's not fair. If you choose to be afraid and you choose to keep upholding the system and keeping things as shitty as they are, then you don't have the right to go and hurt somebody else to give to add on to your paycheck. It's simple law. How is it going to be right? People didn't do anything to you. You don't want to stand up to the government. That's a you problem. Don't make it somebody else's problem. God is not okay with that. Fraud and divine authority come out. Eh? You think that your fraud is divine? You think you got divine authority to do this fraud? Doing something in God's name. God isn't your problem. The system is your problem. Go fix the system and stop hurting people. Stop hurting each other. You think that God is okay with what you're doing. God is not okay. Your God, Allah is not okay with you doing that. Buddha is not okay with you doing that. Rastafari is not okay with you doing that. Jesus is not okay with you doing that. Who did I miss? Whichever God I missed to call, they're not okay with you doing that. Because God is love. If they didn't war against you, do not war against them. Or else you are committing an offense. And it is punishable by law. And if the government don't hold you accountable, God will. Because God law exists. God don't do favoritism like y'all. God is not petty like y'all. God love all of us. Especially the innocent. That's what separates us. Our innocence and our guilt. That's what separates us, not the color of our skin or the size of our bank book or bank account. Not our titles in society. God measure us by our innocence and our guilt. What kind of human being have you been? What have you been doing with yourself? What have you been doing with other people? That's what God look at. That's what Allah look at. That's what Rastafari look at. That's what Jesus look at. That's what Buddha look at. That's what Krishna look at. Y'all got this shit all twisted up in your brain because you think that God is fucking petty like you. You think God hate black people? You think we are fucking mistake when we are the foundational peoples? You are us. And we are you. No matter what color your skin is. You look like that because of where you were situated on the planet. We are one people. Tell the white man grow his beard. Those of you who don't show the black in your skin, it's showing your hair. Tell the white man grow his beard. Let's see. Let's see his nigger hair come out. Let the nigger in you shine, bitch. I'm done here.